Rare Sea of Thieves has been a long time coming. We're coming up on 3 years since it was first announced at E3 2015, but there's no denying it's an ambitious game that colors outside the lines. We've spent the last several days with the closed beta, and we've been left with just as many questions as answers.
We gotta ship off the bow. Remast. Close.
Oh shit, already? They got up quick?
Probably the most common quandary is just what the heck do you do? After playing it for 3 solid days, and based on the limited content of the closed beta, the answer is not much. You begin by entering matchmaking, and you have 3 options. You can play on a big galleon ship with 4 players, a 2-man boat with 1 sail, or go solo. The bigger the boat, the more sails and cannons there are to manage. Once you've joined a crew, you're either spawned into a tavern with a brand new boat, or you're joined with an existing crew that is missing players. While you can always just sail the seas with no objective, if you want to make headway and level up, you're going to have to visit an outpost. Outposts are basically the towns of Sea of Thieves, and there's a merchant there called the Gold Hoarder Shopkeeper. Here, you use your gold to purchase quests of varying difficulties, designated by how long each one takes. Once you've purchased a quest, it's time to head for the ship. So once you've purchased all your gear, and anything you think you need for the voyage, it's time to board the ship. I'll give you a quick tour of the ship here. So this table, this is where you essentially select your mission. So you see here it says proposed voyage. Now the mission that I bought from that guy back at home base, you use it here. So as you can see, I've purchased 3 voyages that are available right now. And you can propose a mission, and then people vote on it. And basically what happens is they throw their knives into the scroll. So I'm going to vote for my own voyage. See, there's a knife there now. Other people can put voyages up there. Whichever one gets the most votes is the one that ultimately is the one that's chosen. So this is the ship. This is the bigger galleon ship. There's a smaller 2-man boat that you can pilot, but this is the bigger one. There's 4 cannons on each side. And what I tend to do is get cannonballs and then load up the cannons. That way if you get attacked on the seas, you can jump on a cannon and immediately fire, not have to wait for the load. That one's already loaded. You can tell because there's these little wicks that stick up. To show you there's a cannonball in there. See, the wick appeared. So there's this. Let me see what else is topside. So this crank here is for, oh, it looks like they accepted my voyage. This crank here raises the anchor and drops the anchor. It takes a lot longer to raise it than it does to drop it, which makes sense. And the more people you have helping on the crank, the faster you can raise the anchor. So there are sails on the boat. So there's these 3 different masts here, and you can raise and lower the sails by using these little doohickeys right here. You hit X, and then you can actually be pretty granular with how much of a sail you use, and that obviously helps you control the speed of the boat. You can have just 1, all 3, 2 of them, whatever, it's up to you. Here's another one, and you can hear the guys are raising the anchor there as I'm doing this. And I'll jump in and help, and it'll go faster. Okay, so we are ready to set sail at this point. Got most of the sails up. Here's the 3rd one, I'll adjust that as well. Somebody else was doing it, it looks. Alright, and off we go. Steering the ship is kind of a weird thing. People tend to jump on it, and then other people will come up and try to slash you with their sword, trying to get you off the wheel so they can drive. Driving is pretty easy in the game. You have to be really deliberate and look way ahead because it takes a long time, especially for this bigger boat, to turn. So we'll let him steer the boat. Come down. Look at the first floor. So the whole purpose of the game is to find chests. The mission that we're on, it gives you map points. And here, I can bring up the map here quickly so you can see it. It'll show you where you need to go. And a lot of times it's comparing this map to this big map here to figure out where you need to go. And then once you get there, you can see there's a red X there, red X's, plural. That'll show you where chests are that you can dig up. And the whole objective is go there, dig up the chests, put them on the boat, take them back to that guy I showed you at home base, and sell them to him. And then you get gold. And you use that gold to buy stuff. So resources are a big part of the game. There are wooden planks, there are cannonballs. Obviously, cannonballs help you load your cannons, and they're very important. Wood planks are actually a repair tool. So a lot of times when you're landing near an island, you'll run aground and your ship will start leaking. And you'll see water down here, and I'll show you where you see it. Down in this lower area. You come down here with a bucket. I'll show you that. And you can actually scoop up the water, and then you have to run all the way topside and then toss it overboard. And it's not like you have to bail out the whole thing. Like, one bucket represents a lot of water, so it's not completely ridiculous to have to bail out your ship. And aside from bailing it out, you'll also get holes down here, and they're very obvious and easy to see. And that's where you use the wood planks to actually board up the holes to stop the leaking. And this is the Brig. The Brig is a big point of contention in this game because essentially your crew can vote to put you in the Brig. And I have not figured out how long the default time is for being in the Brig, but I was in there for quite a while, and then the guys started drinking and puking on me. And the problem is I've been put in the Brig for nothing. Literally just people griefing. I think sometimes people put you in the Brig because you're the fourth person in their team and they want to get a friend into the game. But since a lot of people don't use headphones in this game, a lot of times you're just guessing at people's motivations. So now we're on sail towards our objective. I'm assuming that the captain has looked at the maps and knows where he's going. Get a look here at the absolutely gorgeous water in this game. I never ever get tired of looking at it. Weather plays a big part. The seas get choppier when the weather gets bad. And so this is the majority of what Sea of Thieves is. It's doing nothing. I hate to say it, but there's a lot of downtime in Sea of Thieves, and unfortunately they haven't given you a lot to do. They do give you an instrument to play. Oh, and see, we just hit... Oh, great. So we just ran aground there, which means our boat is going to start leaking, I'm guessing. And that's where there's no really ratings for people in this game, so you don't know if they're a good driver or not, and you just kind of blindly place your faith in them and assume that they are, and they're... Yep, and now you can see there's water down here. So I gotta switch to the bucket and scoop it up. Oh, it looks like maybe it's already been fixed. Let's see if I can show you... Yeah, see, here's a hole that's been patched up right here. Looks like Banshee did all the dirty work. So we're no longer leaking. So once you get to your destination, put this bucket away, you go ashore and you use the map that you were given to try and find the chest. Let's pull out the map here and have it handy. Okay, so both of them are on the same shore on the bigger of the two islands, and it looks like he's already found one. He has. That was very fast. So I can switch to my shovel here, and I have a piece of crap shovel. You can buy better ones. You can help them dig it up. Okay, so once you know where one is, it helps you find the others. So pull out your map. Oh, the map is gone now, so now you just have to guess. And they've already found that one as well, so we can help dig this out too. the voyage complete, because we found both chests. So, once you find the chest, take it back to the boat. I mean, it seems kind of silly. One thing I would say is it would be nice to have a little U-boat or something that you can take ashore, because having to get the boat so close to the shore is most of the reasons for leaks. And also on the islands you can get resources. So bananas, they restore your health, you eat it, and your health goes up. I'm already at full health, so it's not going to do me any good. Then you can always find cannonballs and planks here as well. Alright, let's head back to the boat. Once you get on the boat, there's a little bit of strategy in where you place the chest, because other boats can see you and attack you and sink you and then try to get your chest. So you can put it on the first level. Most people put it here, but I've seen some of the more paranoid players go all the way down to this deck. And I guess it does make sense to go as far down as possible, because if someone just kind of rushes onto your boat and tries to grab a chest and run out, they'll have a farther distance to get out before someone can take care of them. So we've got our chests, and that voyage is complete. So now someone needs to propose another one, and I guess I will propose another one and see if people vote for it again. Yep, there's 2 votes. And that's it. Off we go for our next adventure. So here you can see where we checked out the map, and now we're looking on the larger map to try to find the piece of land that looks similar to the piece on the map. So this game does not just give you a waypoint and say, go here, and an arrow that's constantly pointing in the direction you need to go. You have to do a little bit of deduction. Once you run out of time playing, or you just have so many chests that you want to get rid of them, it's time to head back to the outpost to sell them. Alright, I'm about to deliver this chest that makes me drunk. Let's see what it actually gets me, because this thing has been a pain in the butt. There it is. Looks like it just gets you gold, but maybe a little more than usual. Oh, come on. This is annoying. Come on, walk up there. Jeez Louise, what a pain. Come on, just 2 steps forward, to the left. There we go. Oh my gosh, what a pain. 126 gold, it wasn't even that much more than a normal chest. Hashtag not worth it. So that's the gameplay loop, and the process you'll repeat over and over to make headway. By now you're probably wondering, where's the action? And that's kind of the issue. You can play for hours and never get into combat with another ship. Oh, they're done. As long as we can get turned before we hit the island. It's cranked all the way over. Here we go. We got them. Alright, everyone get on the left side. Fire those cannons. Board that ship. Oh, we got him, dead to rights. Now someone drops the anchor just as we get beside him. Drop it. There we go. Nice. Teamwork, baby. Oh no, the ship swung around. Oh, we're gonna annihilate them. Oh, I missed. I missed badly. Let's load it up. And aim a little lower. They're scrambling. They're done. They got no chance. No chance whatsoever. This is the danger though, you dock. Just annihilating their ship. You can see though how many cannonballs it takes to take down a ship. So many. It's gotta be ready to sink though. Alright, let's board. See if we can get any of their chests. There it goes down. Alright, we're getting outmaneuvered here. He's about to come across the front of the boat. Maybe we should just ram him and then take him over. We're on his tail. He's smaller and faster though. He'll probably be able to outrun us as long as he can use the wind. That is a big part of speed in this game, is angling your sails right so that you can get as much speed as possible. Oh, they totally got away. Oh, here they are! Oh, they landed a cannonball on us. Alright, all these cannons are loaded. Oh look, they sunk. They're going down. It looks like they're going down. They did go down. We must have landed a shot on them. Okay, we just got attacked by a really small boat here. Unfortunately, 3 of us went overboard, and it looks like this little boat is going to win the battle against our big boat if we don't do something about it right away. Oh, I never wanted to swim so hard in my life. Go, 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 go. We got some chests in there that they can take. Oh no, our boat went down. Oh no! No! That little boat sunk our big boat! Wow. Oh my gosh. Nice job, I gotta say. But there's one of him. There's 3 of us. And he's in the water. Sharks everywhere! Oh my gosh. Oh, I killed one, thank heavens. So, boat-to-boat combat is kind of rare, and the skirmishes don't last especially long, but there's definitely a lot of pre-planning and strategy that go into being successful. Even once you've collected chests and made it to the outpost to sell them, there's still some tension, since players can camp by the merchant, kill you, and cash them in. It's a lot like the Dark Zone in The Division, or GTA Online's ATM machines. This is a beta, and Rare has said it includes a small fraction of the final game. That's a good thing, because after a couple days, we had tired of the repetitive quests and extensive downtime. There needs to be more on-ship activities, because as it stands now, you can play music with other players, and that's about it. We're also hoping that there will be opportunities to cooperate with other ships, and if the incessant monster roars included in the beta are any indication, epic battles lie in wait. Then there's the issue of motivation. You level up as you complete voyages, and there will be various factions you can support for bonuses, but based on the beta, it all leads to more of the same.
Yeah, I'm sure they noticed us, but they're not coming yet. Oh, they're turning towards us right now.
Gold is spent to buy new clothes, weapons, and gear, but none of them provide ability boosts. Not that it matters much. Logistics take a few voyages to master, but the actual gameplay mechanics are very simple. As we said in the open, we still have just as many questions as answers, but we've found the experience on the whole to be compelling at least. Go! No, 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 go, go, go! Dude! Oh, my mic's not on, there's no way for me to yell! Oh no, they left me! Hey! Motion sickness can definitely be a thing, and we wonder if playing during off-peak hours could be an advantage. But we don't have long to find out. Sea of Thieves launches for Xbox One, PC, and Xbox Game Pass March 20th.